Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And I'm doing a little quick update for you. So we're at $31,698. And for quite a while today, we were actually above 32,000, but we ended below 32,000. Remember, the goal for this year is to hit 50,000. The closest we've been to that mark was on this day. And intraday, we were actually at 51,000. We were $4,000 more than what we closed at a certain point. So if we can just get back to where we were all time this year, then we should easily be able to hit over 50,000. If not, if we continue to stay stagnant for the rest of the year, we're gonna have to deposit our way up there. So let's look at some of the positions that I have, starting off with my option plays. First one we have here is I sold a put for $40 for Neo, and right now we are in the green, up 5%. I kind of want Neo to stay below 40 bucks so I can get this last 100 shares. Because if Neo stays below $40, then it's going to force me to buy 100 shares worth of Neo at $40, which is going to be $4,000 for me. And right now, Neo is at $39.97, so stays around this price by the end of Friday, by the close, will it be able to get that last 100 shares, which will be my goal to get Neo to 500 shares, and then I'm pretty much done with that position because that one will be way up. We would have about $20,000 plus just in Neo by itself, and I think that's what I'm comfortable with for right now. Next one we have here is a long-term call option on Neo, $47 call, expires on January 2023. And I'm down quite a bit on this one. I'm down 39%. And at the highest point, we were all the way up to 33,490, up 50%. And oh man, if I would have known, I would have sold it, but you never know. So it's a long-term one, so I have quite a ways away before it expires. So I'm not really worried about this one. Next one we have here is my Dropbox option. I'm up 55% on this one. And this one also expires in January 2023, so I still have quite a ways away. I think this one can easily go maybe into it can probably double up from here, maybe by 2023. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have no intentions of selling it, at least not this year. Maybe next year I'll consider it. Maybe at the end of next year, like in November, December. Maybe I'll consider selling it if Dropbox is way higher than it is now. That will be ideal. Next one we have here, we're going to go into my holdings. We have my Neo shares, my biggest position, Neo. I'm down quite a bit. I'm down 15% on this one, down about close to $3,000. My goal for this year is to get to 500 shares. So if we can get 100 shares this week, we are finally going to be done with this one. Next one we have here is Shopify. I want to get this one. I want to get 10 shares on this one. So that's my goal, to get 10 shares. We're up 3%, almost 150 bucks. I think Neo is going to be a huge company in the future. Then we have Afria. This is actually my second biggest position right now. We're up 126% on this one. And the way I'm going to be playing Afria is I'm going to be selling put options a month out, because they're actually giving out some good premium for this one. Look at this. For the 17 put, you're getting $187 in premium just for one. That's pretty damn good, if I say so myself. Like that's almost, I think that's more than a 10% gain on your money per month on Afria. So that's what I'm gonna do. Once I'm done with selling options on Neo, which if I get executed this week, I'm not gonna do anymore. I'm gonna be selling monthlies on Afria and make my 10% on my money from there. Even then, and then from the premium that I get, I'm most likely going to save up a little bit until the market decides to go down again. I'm gonna have to stay disciplined. I want to buy more stuff right now, but I think later on we'll see maybe better prices. And plus, if Neo gets that option does get executed, and and it is forcing me to buy 100 shares, then I'm going to be quite a bit into margin. I'm going to be at $17,000 in margin, and I don't get paid till next Tuesday, in which I most likely will deposit anywhere from $300 to $500. So we have to wait for that. So that will help lower our margin down. But other than that, I still want to invest more money. I just have to, man. I just have to. It's like freaking addiction. I love seeing my portfolio grow, and I want to get more shares. The end goal for me, I want to get, I don't know how many shares I want to get of Afria. I would love to have 1,000. How much more would I need? 580. So I'm gonna need more than double. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep selling more puts and increase my income from this. Even then, selling a put 187, that's really good. The only thing is I don't think there's enough volume to be executed. But if it does, then that's really good. You get 10% on your money monthly from selling puts on Afria if you're doing the closest one to the money. Even then, if you want a better discount, you can get maybe 5%, more than 5%. Look at this. For 15, if you want to get it at $15, you get 92. For 1,500, you get $92 for the month. You do 10 of these for 15,000. Yeah, that's $920 per month if you're willing to put up the money. And I think Afria is going to be a big dog in the cannabis space long term. It already is a big dog. Once it merges, once they're done merging, it's going to be the big dog in terms of revenue. Corsair, same thing. This one, I'm actually down in this one right now, so I will actually love to get more of this one. I want to get more of all of these ones that I have. I'm down about 10%, $389. I want to get to 100 shares. I want to get to 100 shares on almost everything. I don't think I'll be able to do it on Shopify or Tesla anytime soon, but maybe eventually I'll be able to do it. I would love to get 100 shares just so whenever I do plan on selling it, I can just sell covered calls so I can get some premium on it, maybe weekly and monthly cash flow coming in just from selling some covered calls. Would love to do that whenever I decide that I want to sell my positions off. Then we have a Tesla. I'm up 44% on this one. Yeah, let's look at my equity. My equity, you see this? Once I get another 100 shares of NEO, I'll probably be over 20,000. My next one, my goal is to hit about 10,000 with Shopify whenever the price is right. And Afria would love to get over 10,000. Corsair. Then after I get these two above 10,000, then my goal is to get all of these babies up to 5,000. This one's to 20,000. These two to 10,000. Shopify and Afria. Then Corsair, Tesla, MP, and Dropbox, I want to get to 5,000. Jumia, I want to get it to 100 shares, and I'm done with Jumia. It's going to take a while for it to start making me money, so I'm going to just lay off of it for a little bit. It's going to be something that I just don't even touch. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan with my portfolio, is to increase my share count. And also, I want to slowly pay down my margin. So after I get these 100 shares, I'll most likely be under 18,000 in margin use. So we're going to slowly get that down a little bit. And we're going to be able to sell some covered puts. Sell some puts for Afria. I think it would be nice to do it at 16, if not whatever, 17, doesn't matter to me. And I'll do the wheel strategy on Afria. And I'll try to get about $100 per month from this one, if not more, whatever we can. Because I don't mind holding Afria. This is going to be my long-term cannabis play. And I'm happy with my shares right now. And once we bring our margin down, then we'll increase our share count on all these babies. I told you the strategy. We want to get to 500 shares in NEO. I want to get 10,000 equity in Afria and Shopify. Then after that, we want to get Corsair, Tesla, MP, and Dropbox up to 5,000 in equity. And then Jumia, we want to get to 100 shares. So that's how we're going to play it. First move, we want to get NEO to 100 shares. Then Shopify and Afria to 10,000 in equity. And Corsair through Dropbox. Corsair, Tesla, MP, and Dropbox, 5,000 in equity in Jumia. Last but not least, we want to get that one up to 100 shares. Slowly, I think it's going to take about, I think by the end of the year, we'll be able to do all that. And throughout this year, we want to get our margin down to below 30%. We're a little bit above that right now. And then if we do get the 100 shares assigned to us from NEO, and we're gonna be at 17,000. And I don't get paid till next Tuesday, so 1 week from today, we'll be able to deposit about close to $500. So close to $500 every 2 weeks. So we'll be able to deposit about $1,000 per month to help bring the margin down. Remember, the goal is to hit 50K. That is my goal. Let's try to achieve our goals, whatever your goal is. Maybe you guys are way ahead of me. Maybe you guys are trying to hit 100K or a million or whatever. Do whatever you can to achieve your goals, and let's do it because we really want to get to that next level.